ZANU-PF government is concerned, or you are totally in harmony, or you are totally in agreement with the ZANU-PF rule? So that's my first question. Maybe if you allow me to follow with the second question. You spoke widely, or maybe repetitively, what you define as individual politics. I don't know how you define, or what you really, like how you define individual politics. And do you see such kind of politics in our Zimbabwean context? Or do you have anywhere a point of reference where you are always speaking against individual politics to say, do you have it, or do you have that view from the Zimbabwean context?
That's okay. On your first question, the idea is not to be in harmony with the ZANU-PF as a political party, but the ideology that was rooted from the liberation struggle objectives. And if you can go back to history, you understand that the liberation struggle was not conducted by ZANU-PF alone. It was a coalition of pan-African parties and the local parties. So the ideology was not really constructed by ZANU-PF alone. And that ideology is what I'm in harmony with. And for your supplementary question, which you asked, if whether I'm going to be opposed to anything one day or the other, I'm not going to be opposed to ZANU-PF as a party. I've seen people opposing ZANU-PF, talking about ZANU-PF as a collective when they speak of corruption and looting and plundering of our resources. That was not ZANU-PF. Those are individuals, and they should be held accountable as individuals. And to answer your question, I will definitely fight to make sure that the ideology that ZANU-PF possesses will never be taken advantage of by anyone who thinks he is in ZANU-PF. The ideology does not belong to ZANU-PF, it belongs to the nation and the people. Then on the second question, of course, we have suffered from individual politics, where there are certain opposition leaders who believes that without them, nothing can change in Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe will not be changed by politicians or individual politicians. Zimbabwe will be changed by Zimbabweans as a collective. And to clarify a little bit, individual politics is when someone will say, I want to lead the nation, and he doesn't even have a constitution.